Hey, what's up guys? Imran here, Monster Gadgets. I hope you're all having a wonderful day wherever you might be. Thank you so much for joining me. And in today's video, we're talking about a special app that you can go ahead and download onto your iPhone, iPad, or your Apple Watch that will give you full control and some detailed statistics about your Tesla. So let's go ahead and dive into it. Alright guys, welcome back. So full disclosure, this is not a sponsored video and this is just simply me sharing my experience with this app with you. I have it running on my iPhone 12 Pro Max for my 21 Tesla Model 3 Performance. So this app, I'm not sure why it doesn't have many reviews, but right now it is currently ranked at 55 in under utilities section, and it only has about 247 reviews. I'm not sure exactly why it doesn't have many more. And the one thing to note about this app is it's a one-time purchase. So there's not a subscription that you have to pay each month to use this service. You simply pay the $11.99 fee for downloading the app, and then you have full access to it basically for as long as you have this app. So again, no monthly subscription, one-time payment of basically $11.99, and you have full access to the app. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and show you how it's set up on my actual phone. So I'm going to go ahead and unlock this just like that. And it's called Watch for Tesla. When you first get into it, it gives you a very nice, clean look. You've got your battery percentage as well as your miles, so it tells you both. And then you've got your quick controls that you can go ahead and set up. These are just the 6 controls that are available right now. But if you click on controls itself, it'll give you full controls here, including unlocking your charge port, defrost, seat heaters, enable, disable sensory mode, ventilation for your windows, location, compass, and start charging. So if you go back here, it'll tell you also the temperature inside the car, which is 80 degrees right now, your charging status, and as well as your temperature outside, like your normal outside temperature, like not in the car, but outside the car. It's telling you it's charging complete. So I just discharged my car from last night, and so it did add 34.3 kilowatt hours to my battery. It is set for a limit of 81%, and this is where you can actually go ahead and control that directly from this app as well. So if you wanted to change that to something less, like 75%, you can basically scroll this up. I'm going to go ahead and leave it at 80%, and so you got your charge limit access right there. You can go ahead and start charging whenever you want. You can click on that button, and the next option would be your setting. And once you go in here, it tells you the developer, which is Kim Hansen. If I'm pronouncing that incorrectly, I apologize, but that is an individual who has created this app. And if you click on show credits, it gives you the credits for everyone that's involved. Let's go ahead and hide credits for a second there. You can have the option to rate this app, and then the most exciting part about this is actual Siri shortcuts. Now if you click on Siri shortcuts, it gives you all the options. You can go ahead and customize to what you want. So for example, let's go ahead and go to the top here. Close trunk. If I click on that, so when I say close trunk, it's going to go ahead and close my trunk. If I want to customize this, I can. All I got to do is click on this, and I can type in whatever command I want, and it'll associate that command with that action. And I'll give you guys a demonstration of this once I get done with the studio shooting of it. We'll go outside and I'll demonstrate how well the Siri commands actually work. The one I tend to use the most is open trunk, as well as my climate control. So I'll give you guys again a demonstration of how well that works, but those two are the ones that I use the most. But you have full access to unlocking your charge ports, your ventilation, waking up your car, you're stopping your defrost. I mean, there's a ton of options that you have in here that you can play around with and customize to whatever command you want. That way you don't have to think about, hey, what command should I be using? It's something that naturally comes to you. You can go ahead and program that. That way when you go and say your command, it'll go ahead and activate that action for you. All right, let's go back here. When you go into further down in the settings, you can go ahead and select which appearance you want, light, dark, or auto. Of course, light meaning if it's sunlight outside or normal daytime, it's going to go ahead and use the light one. But at night, it's going to go ahead and use the dark one so it doesn't kill your eyes. I have it set mine on auto. And then control order is what we saw on the main screen here. So let me go ahead and show you guys back here. So we've got climate control, frunk, trunk, lock, and these controls here. So if you go into your settings and you go into where we were, control order, here is where you can go ahead and control your first row, second row, and your control page. You can go ahead and simply click on this and drag it up or drag it down based on whichever order you want to go with, and it'll go ahead and move those quick controls in those orders for you. So I think that's pretty cool. Always confirm on widget actions. It'll give you confirmation once that command has been executed. So I personally like that. That way I know it actually went through. And the rest of it is pretty much just some controls that are user specific that you want to activate or deactivate. So remote start, open feature reminder, plug-in reminder, so you don't forget to plug in your car at night. That's kind of cool. And then you can select certain background images. So that's kind of what it looks like on the actual phone itself. So before we actually look at my watch, let's go ahead and take a look at the widget feature on this. So I'm going to go ahead and add this. And here is the widget status for Watch for Tesla. You have a couple different options. You can do a smaller one, different layouts you can play around with. You can do a more detailed look if you want. I'm going to go ahead and add this on, for example. So I'm going to go ahead and add widget, and it's going to go ahead and add that on here. Let me just move this to a clean page so we can focus on just that instead of the rest of my apps here. Come on. There we go. Let's move that back because you don't want to look at my utilities. Okay, here it is. So again, full access to all your controls right here and the detailed information that I mentioned earlier as far as your temperature, your charging, your battery status, and your mile status. So if I wanted to just go ahead and click on, for example, lock, it's going to go ahead and confirm, do I want to lock? Unlock. I'm going to go ahead and unlock it, or same thing goes for lock. So let's go ahead and click on unlock, and it's going to tell you vehicle open. I'm going to go ahead and click on this, and it's going to go ahead and lock it. So I absolutely love that feature, and I love the fact that it gives you a quick look at your battery status as well as your miles if you wanted to use the widgets. All right, now let's take a look at my watch. The way that I have my watch face set up is I've got my trunk access right here and then my climate control right there. Of course, you guys know with Apple Watches, you can go ahead and select whatever watch face you want, customize it, and things like that. So for example, if I wanted to activate my climate, I simply click on that, and it's going to go ahead and ask me, please confirm if I want to activate climate. And if I do, I just click on activate climate, and it goes ahead and does that. Once you're in the actual app, you pretty much have the similar layout that you do on your phone. It's just, of course, a smaller screen because it's on your watch versus your phone. But you do have quick access. So, for example, my trunk, if I want to open my trunk, I can go ahead and click on that. And then when I go outside, again, I'll show you guys what that looks like. But this is a nice, clean, visual look on your watch for quick access if you wanted to. And that's just how I have my watch face set up with those two features. And if I wanted to, again, if I click on it, not actually open my trunk, I can just go ahead and do that and get into the actual app on my watch as well. You can, of course, access the app as well from here if you wanted to in the app section, but I find it much easier to access the app directly from the shortcut here. All right, let's go ahead and step outside and let me show you how well this actually works and give you a live demonstration from my watch as well as my phone, and let you guys see it firsthand on how well this actually works. All right guys, here's Monster, and right now my car is a little dirty. I've not had a chance to wash it in the last couple of days, but I think overall it looks pretty decent. Apologize for the footprints here. Those are my kids playing with their chalk outside. But all right, let's go ahead and first start off with showing you how well the Siri command works on here. So I'm going to go ahead and open my trunk using my phone. Open my trunk.
One sec.
It's going to do a thing in the background.
Okay.
And
done.
There
Success.
That knocking you guys hear is my daughter right there. Just wanting to come out. So, hi Zara. Zara. Mwah. Can you give me a kissy? Mwah. I guess not. No kissy for Rabba today. No kissy? Alright, let's go back to the car for a second here. But that is how it works with the Siri command. Now let's go ahead and go into the app, and I will show you how well this works in the Watch for Tesla app. So here is the app itself. And let's go ahead and close the trunk now. Close trunk. I'm gonna go ahead and confirm close. And there it goes. So you guys can see here with the app itself, it's a little bit quicker. With Siri, because it has to communicate to the app and then execute the command, it takes a little bit longer. But with the app itself, it is fairly quick. Let's go ahead and use the lock and unlock feature. And one more time. Just like that. Let me go ahead and show you the demonstration through my watch. All right, let's go ahead and use the Siri command. Open my trunk. It says 1 second. I don't know how well you guys can see that because I'm actually recording on my GoPro. Still working, checking with watch for Tesla. And
okay,
just like that.
Done. Success.
Let's go ahead and close it. Close my trunk. Same thing, checking with Tesla. Still working. There you go. Just like that. So now you guys have seen it both on the watch as well as the phone, both through Siri command. And I guess one thing I should probably show you is also on the watch. If I was to use the actual feature of clicking on it, open my trunk. This is not using the actual Siri command, but just normal actual clicking on the small widget there. Open trunk. Go ahead and click on that. Again, the command itself, when you physically do it on the watch or the phone, it is much quicker versus using Siri, just because again it's a direct command versus a verbal command. So let me go ahead and close this. But now you guys have seen it both from the phone, the watch, the command, as well as actually manually accessing the buttons, and have seen how well this works. I've used the trunk feature and the lock to show you guys a demonstration of how well this works. All the little commands work just as well and in similar fashion, but I wanted to show you the trunk and the lock and unlock because you can physically see those two features being executed. So if you're using the climate control or any other feature in this app, regardless if you're doing it from the phone or the watch, it works the same exact way. But again, for demonstration purposes, I just use the trunk and the lock so you guys can physically see how well and how quickly this works. All right, guys, that's it for this video. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought of this app and how well it worked. And if you really see yourself buying the app for a one-time fee of $12, and really if you were to buy it, what would you use it most for, which controls? So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give me a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.